Okay, so we're in Gandheri at the moment. Naveed, if you could tell us where we are and what we're doing here.
Okay. Yeah, as you said, we're in the village called Gandheri, which is in the district of Nowshera. And as you know, that the floods affected many of the houses. So before we show you what we've done, I just want you to just quickly pan the area and see what happened. In front of you, you can see this house. This is just one example. As you can see, that the wall was destroyed, and people have had to make use of using the actual cloths and materials that they've got for any dignity that they can save. And as you can see, it's destroyed many lives. And what doctors worldwide have done is donated in many ways, and one of the ways has been to dig wells. And the example in front of you over here is a well that's been dug for about 17 feet below to deliver pure water, because as you know, during the floods many of the water systems were contaminated, and as you know, without clean water that causes the spread of disease. And as a doctor's charity, this is something that we wanted to help build as well. And this is our local resident who actually lives in the house behind, who's actually making use of this.
Naveed, if you could tell us how much water was here and how high was it and how bad was it?
Okay, I'm just going to ask this gentleman to find out how high the water was.
आप बताएं ये पानी कितना की ऊंचा था इधर जो आया था? सर ये पानी तो ये दीवार जो है ना ये सारा डूब होता है इसमें पानी में.
Okay, what he's saying is that all his house was submerged under the actual under the water, and it was actually above the actual ceiling as well. अच्छा, okay. और ये सब ये टूट गई है इसकी वजह से. And as you can see, he's been unable to actually rebuild a wall that was destroyed and this has been obviously one of the loss of livelihoods as well from that. And these children, as you can see around, are all the children that live in this area.
So I see everyone is coming back to their homes now.
Yeah, so many people it seems that have returned because obviously they had to come back sometime, and that's something I will ask them as well.
अच्छा सब ये जो घर छोड़ के गए थे सब वापस आ गए हैं. वापस आ गए हैं.
ठीक है. So yeah, he's confirmed that many people have returned, and as you can see again from the example, many of people have returned to a lot of ruins as well, and your kind donations will help us with rebuild that. And building this well is just one example where we can actually prevent disease and to make sure that something that's basic supplies such as water can be restored in a village typical of what's happened throughout Pakistan.
Okay, so we have our local NGO here as well, Abdul Wahab. Could you ask him a few questions as well?
Yeah, sure. Brother Abdul Wahab, I just wanted to ask you, what's your plan for the actual wells that you want to build?
Inshallah, we will build more than 100 wells in the district of Nowshera and more than 100 wells in district Charsada, and then in Punjab, inshallah.
Okay, so that is quite a big project. And when are you hoping to do this by? Have you got a time frame?
Inshallah, in 2 months.
In 2 months' time. So that's about 100 wells in 2 months' time, and that's definitely ambitious, where many people can benefit from that as well. Okay, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you.